Alright, so right now I am sort of ticked off because I get a phone call from one of my neighbors saying that my mom's dog has gotten out. And I'm like, that's crazy. Mom just left a little while ago. She said the dog was in her place, and so I go over to check on said dog. And you know what? Said dog had gotten out. That's the place where she goes in Mom's house when she knows she's been bad. But how she got out, I don't know. Every door is closed, everything is locked. I am at my favorite bulk food store, and I am about to go in to buy some stuff for making the videos this week, and also so for my personal stuff. I always buy bulk food whenever I can because it's great. With the new project, this is the first time I've been craft storing a lot in a long time. Our town only has one craft store, so that's where I've been going. Good Saturday morning. I have no idea what I'm going to do today. I might work on my project, so you might get to see that, or I might not. I'm taking care of my mom's dog, so I'm going to be doing that, and she hates the camera, so I don't know how much of her you're going to get to see, but it should be a great Saturday. So I am just started working on the secret project, and it is pretty cool. I'm going to give you a look at it and see if you can tell what it is. I'm sure later on in the week I will tell you. Well, it'll become more evident, but I've just really got most of the big pieces put together. So could you tell what it was yet? We'll let it develop. I'm going to keep working on it through the day, and we will see how it goes. I just got back from my walk, and it is cold out there. My hands are freezing. I can't believe that it got that cold that quickly. I brought my plants in because, well, it's cold outside, and so I'm hoping that in the next couple of days it does warm up so they can go back.
So, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Oh.
You nailed it.
Oh, thanks. I was pretty surprised myself. I mean, I wasn't great, but I definitely did better than I expected. Because I'm really bad at bowling, and for some reason I thought that would...
Good Sunday morning. It is going to be a fun day. I'm going about to put the plants out. I've got the dogs fed. I will no longer have to be taking care of Mom's dog because Mom is coming home this week or this day, and then hopefully I'll be able to get outside, get a few things done, and we will see how today goes. Right now I'm waiting for the temperature to warm up just so enough that I can get the plants out of the garage, because I put them in there last night because the temperature got down to I think 30 degrees. It's beginning to warm up now, so I can put them out, and it's supposed to get back down to like 29 tonight. So I'll put them out just outside the garage and put them back in the garage, and then to I think Monday night it's supposed to be down in the 50s or 40s, so they can stay out then. But right now, too cold for plants to stay out. So the plants are outside and they are watered. It is still quite a bit chilly, but they're at least outside where they can get some good sun today, and it will go up way above freezing today, so they should be okay, and we'll check back on them and bring them back in this evening. So my best friend was up earlier for the day. That's why we didn't get much vlogging in today. Then after he left, I then put in the dog treats, which are now in the dehydrator. You can probably hear that running in the background. Then I'm going to pull out the set and work on it, which I'm sure I've by now shown you the secret project. We'll work on that, and then we will continue with the rest of the evening. We'll eventually go back and get some food. Right now, Mom is back. She has her dog. Life is good. No more dogs barking at each other. Life is good. Alright, the living room is coming out quite nicely, and I'm sort of impressed with this. It doesn't look like much, but I can see how it's going to look like in my brain. It is Monday morning. Good Monday morning. It is the start of another week. Today is a filming day, of course, or a videoing day, or a taping day. I don't know what you would call it anymore. Recording day. So we will be making a whole lot of recording stuff and getting things ready for editing. It's been a good weekend. The project came along, but it didn't come as fast as I wanted to because, well, I was tired, so I didn't get as much work done on it. I'll be working on that this week, hopefully finishing it up. What's wrong with it, Shibley? So Chablis is very upset that Mom is not over here when she thinks she should be here. So she's sitting there staring at the door, waiting for Mom to show up. Very interesting. Okay, so we are in between sets, as in I did the morning stuff, and now I have quite a few hours until I can do the rest of the evening filming, because things are baking and cooking and that sort of stuff. The dishwasher's running. So, I've got a lot of nothing going on right now. I might go for a walk, but it is really interesting. You might not be able to hear this because of the dishwasher, and I have a second load of dishes that need to go in. Seriously, how do you misplace a winter coat? I have no idea where my winter coat is right now, so I'm running around the house trying to find it. What fun. Well, of course, the coat was in the car. What was I thinking? Alright, so I think I'm now going to go out for my walk while everything is cooking. One of the things which I love about doing a baking show is the fact that right now it smells wonderful in here, and I mean wonderful. It is a really sunny day, which is nice. Sort of breezy, beginning to get warm. Once again, also nice. But we are out walking the hood, checking out what's going on, seeing what fun things I can get into. So this is pretty cool. Still got a few things to finish recording, and then my day is done. So I am laying here waiting for the dehydrator to finish up. It should be soon. It'll soon be time for supper. I'll have to record a little bit after supper. And then I don't know what I'll do tonight. It's hard to tell because I don't know how long it's going to take for everything to get done. Then I still have to put stuff away, but it'll be pretty good. And if I do this way, I can record this today because today ran late, so it's going to be evening, and I'm going to be recording one episode later on in the evening, and then I can put everything away and just do editing tomorrow. That'll be nice. Good Tuesday morning. Let's see. The day holds lots of fun stuff to do. Editing, more editing, editing again, go for a walk, editing. I live the exciting life. It is much, much warmer and much nicer today. Still a little breezy, but I am outside getting some nice sunshine, and I'm taking my walk in the afternoon. It is a wonderful evening out here. A little cool, but that's okay. It is definitely turning spring-like. It's supposed to be warm tomorrow. I'm going to do a little bit more editing, and then I have a client to meet with tomorrow. Today's been pretty good. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'll do for the rest of the night. Maybe a lot of YouTube. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. So, I just am finishing up my editing for the evening because I have a client tomorrow, as I said probably earlier, and I need to make sure that I have the whole day done, but that also finishes up my editing, what I can do of it for this week, so I might, on Thursday, then do some extra editing so I can be even further ahead, and then do gosh only knows what this weekend. But we will see, and plus we have, the project I have not been working on, the dollhouse I have not been working on at all this week because of all the editing and filming. However, it is only Tuesday, so I guess it doesn't really put me behind. So, let's have some fun now. So my best friend has me trying to play Final Fantasy, so he said, I understand that you're not getting the game because I've never played Final Fantasy, and this is Final Fantasy IX, so he suggested that I try looking at some gameplay and some walk. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Probably the rest of my night will be spent watching gameplay and walkthroughs of Final Fantasy. Hopefully I'll begin to understand it a little bit more. We'll see. I sort of liked what I played with it, but I don't know, it's different. I'm used to The Sims and Roller Coaster Tycoons. Okay, good Wednesday morning. It is client day, so I have a couple clients I have to work with today. Then nothing. Probably do some more editing. I have to get my walk in, but we will see. I always love working with clients because you never know what to expect, so this could be one of those days. I'll try to take you along, but I know most of them do not like that, so we will see. One of the things that always amazed me when I was working with some clients who I no longer have is that they were surprised when they got their bill that I would charge them for the time that I sat there waiting for them to get ready for me to do what I had to do. They argued that I wasn't doing anything, to which I would reply to them, hey, remember we set up this time, I told you what needed to be ready, and that way I could just take a few minutes to set up my stuff. Instead, what would happen is I would arrive, and it would take them an hour, sometimes 2 hours, just to get the space ready for me to set up. So that was 2 hours out of my day where I was doing nothing while they were getting ready. That was annoying. So I would charge them for that time. Became sort of an issue, but I learned early on that if people do that, that is one of the best things to do, because it'll do two things. One, it'll get rid of the people who do that, or two, it will then help you decide if you want to keep that client or not. I just got off the phone with somebody who said, and I quote, because you don't do anything, I need 50 cupcakes by this evening. Really? I don't do anything? And you need 50 cupcakes by this evening? Just because I don't go out of the house to work, I work at home, does not mean that I do not do anything. Secondly, 50 cupcakes by this evening, even if I was doing nothing, I still would have said no, because, that's ridiculous. You have to remember that when people don't work outside the house does not mean that they don't work. It just means that their job is not outside. So that one was a no, and yeah, wasn't like it was somebody who I really knew all that well anyway, so it's not that big of a loss. My client this morning canceled out on me, forgot I was coming. Alright. Some of the work which I did previously had on other projects has been decided that it just wasn't right for the project, so it was dumped. So then I right now have a day where I don't have a whole lot to do, but it just gets to the point where you're just like, hey, when it comes down to time, what happens is a lot of people don't think that your time is important. And so they just sort of like, well, whatever. We moved on. So, no. But yeah, my client this morning, he forgot. It's okay. But everything else, that was annoying. Good Thursday morning. It is going to be an interesting day. I have to take my mom into eye surgery this morning. Then I'll probably just stick around and see how she's doing most of the day. So it'll be interesting. It's just minor surgery, so should be cool. Alright, so there was not much vlogging today because my mom's 20-minute eye procedure took actually about 4 hours. Yep, that's right, 4 hours. So I was waiting down at the hospital for about 4 hours, and now she is back home and she's doing really well and everything is okay, but I've been more running in and out and taking a look at her, so there hasn't been much vlogging going on. But tomorrow should get back to normal. She has the eye patch off and she looks pretty much better, but right now she's just sleeping and I'm letting her dog in and out, so I'm glad that I live close enough that I can do this. It makes everything a little bit easier. But yeah, it's been just a bunch of running back and forth and a training right now and going to the store. So, according to the scale, I am down another 2 pounds. Yeah, raise the roof. That makes me happy. And it is the end of another week. I hope your week was great and wonderful. There's lots to do next week. Going to be checking in on Mom, making sure how her eye is doing. And I do believe that my nephew is coming down to spend a few days with my mom next week. So we'll see how that goes. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you again.